Yo, what is up, everybody? It is the Desert Beagle coming at you with my, what is this going to be? My second or third commentary. This isn't going to be live, just me talking about what's happening, life, and a big ass motherfucking story time right now. Like, I hope y'all are ready. It's not going to take too long, but this is what happened. So, story time. Getting in a bike accident. So, basically, when I got back from Kona, as you guys know, like I got back and I was really sick, and I was sick for about a week, and that ended the last week on Thursday, maybe coming into the weekend or whatever. And that was really chill. Like I was starting to feel better, feeling good about stuff. And then as I was starting to feel better, I was like, alright, cool, like I can start doing exercise stuff again. So I decided to go on a bike ride with my dad to this place called Great Falls. It's this big like hiking trail park thing near us. It's all gravel. It's like a towpath on the C&O Canal. It's really dope. So we went on like a 24-mile ride, or what was supposed to be a 24-mile ride. And basically, we went the first 12 miles, and we got to this campground place. It was pretty chill. We decided to take a break, and then we decided to turn around and go back to where the car was. And at this point, I had been on a gravel, going in a path, going in a straight line for a solid 12 miles, and I was bored to death. And didn't really know what to do, so I started being, the jackass that I am, dicking around on the path. And that entailed me going really fast, standing up on the bike, like, not like standing up, but just standing up on the pedals and swerving really hard and doing cool tricks and stuff like that. And I was doing this for a while. We went about four miles back, so we were at like 16 miles back, or 16 miles in, like, pretty far from the car still. And at this point, I was going like 15 to 20 miles an hour. And I swerved really hard to the left and tried going to the right, and my tires that I had just pumped up that morning slipped out from under me. The bike slipped to the left. I fell to the right. I was going 15 or 20 miles an hour, so my knee, elbow, shoulder, back, all scraped against the ground. My head slammed to the ground. I broke my helmet. I'll try and include pictures in this video if I know how to edit things. I probably don't. But basically, it was like a really bad time. Or it was a real mess. And like, it happened like in a split second. Like, I don't know, I'll talk about longboarding injuries with you guys too, but like, for longboarding, when things go bad, like I see it happen like in slow motion. Like you can see your life going to shit as you're about to hit the ground. With this, like I didn't even know it was coming. I was just up and then I was down. Like that was it. It just flashed and I was on the ground. Like my phone and earbuds got all caught up in the gravel and like smashed, and my bag fell on the ground. It was all really dusty and dirty, and like I got gravel in my eyes, and it was really fucking terrible. And I was sitting there like laying on the ground, and then I don't really remember much, but this other dude like came up and helped us, and it was really cool. And like he was European and nice, sort of just walked away, and then a bunch of other people were just kind of ignoring me, and it was weird, but I kind of got help doing that. And then I got up, and we realized that we had a solid 8 miles left on this bike ride to get back to the car. And I didn't really know if I wanted to, like, fuck with going 8 miles back to the car. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna get on my bike. We'll see how we're doing. Like, I've fallen a ton from longboarding. I can handle the pain. I was hissing in pain, but, like, I was chilling, It was cool. So I got on my bike. We started riding, and then at one point I was like, alright, the pain's too much. I need to take a break. And like I got off my bike and like took a couple of steps, and like my whole world just sort of went black and was kind of like dizzy and fading, and I was like getting really weirded out. So I sat down. I drank an entire bottle and a half of water like in a second, and I was like, holy crap, this is not good. Like I am probably concussed. But then, like, it kind of cleared up, so I got back up, and I was like, alright, Dad, like, the next parking lot we get to, I am stopping, I'm going home. And so he called my mom and had us meet us at the next parking lot. So I biked another mile. So at this point, I had been injured. Like, my knee was bleeding down my leg, my elbow was bleeding, my shoulder was bleeding. I'll try and include wound pictures, too, but there are a lot of open wounds on my body. There's gravel and dirt and sticks and everything. Biking 4 miles, and we got to like the point where the other parking lot was. My mom was still like 35 minutes away, so I just sat down and laid in the grass. And like, it was an interesting social experiment. There was only one dude out of the like 100 people that walked by us that even stopped, and he was just like, yo, I feel you, dude. I've gotten that road rash thing so many times. I hope you're okay. Like, do you have someone coming? And we were like, yeah, and it was cool. Everyone else just literally looked at me in disgust and walked away. But that's Maryland for you. So I got my mom's car, and I was like, alright, we need to go to the hospital, like, stuff's really bad. So we went to the hospital, and, it was like 6 o'clock, whatever, at that point. We got there, and I got checked in, and they spent a long time, like, cleaning out my wounds. Like, they literally just scraped at my open wounds with, like, fucking soap and shit for, like, an hour. And it was the most painful thing I've ever done. I literally almost broke the bed, like, grabbing the frame and just, like, shaking it because I was in so much pain. And then they gave me some antibiotics because the wounds were really deep, and they didn't want me to get infected and such because, like, open wounds and, like, diseases don't work that well. So I took an antibiotic. So I'm currently still on the antibiotic, which means I'm light sensitive on it. So I can't go outside. I'm literally a fucking vampire sitting in here. So I'm probably going to record 2 videos or some shit just sitting in here chilling. But that's, like, the general situation. So yeah, I got really fucked up and went to the hospital, but they said, like, there's no concussion. Like, they didn't think it was necessary to check me because I wasn't throwing up. They were like, if you throw up, like, come back or do some shit, but, like, you're chill. So I went home, and I've just been in searing pain for, like, a couple days. But that's the life right now. But I'm alright. Things are all good. And hopefully I'll be back on the grind in a couple days. Once I'm back, I really want to go to Muay Thai again. I've been missing out on my MMA classes for like 3 weeks or something because of Kona and then getting sick and then this. And I really want to go back and get like a monthly membership and hit some shit and get that adrenaline. And you know, it was a really sad incident, but honestly, like, falling was one of the most fun parts of the ride, like, which sounds really sad and probably is, and why I'm not going to ride on a straight line gravel path anymore. I like biking on the roads, TBH. Like, I have this weird, like, cyclocross bike that lets me, like, go off-road, and I'm just, like, I either like off-roading where, like, blah, 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 like, bumpy and shit, or, like, road, you know? And so I'm going to, like, probably stick to road, maybe get some road tires or something, but, like, what was I saying? But yeah, like, I really like I love adrenaline. Like, I'm an adrenaline junkie. I seek it. I like it. I rush for it. I get my natural highs from adrenaline, and, like, the adrenaline from injuring yourself has got to be one of the best things ever. Like, I don't know, call me insane. Maybe I'm just addicted to hurting myself, or, like, some masochist or some shit. But, like, I don't know. When I longboard, like, I don't like getting injured, and it hurts like hell. But, like, it's fun, you know? Like, just doing stupid shit and getting hurt and feeling in pain. Like, it's something to feel. It's pretty cool. And, like, please don't report me. I'm not suicidal and I'm not gonna hurt myself. But, like it's like a cool thing, just, like, doing dumb shit. And, like, you know, I mean, you pay the consequences for it, but it's cool. And you get to fall and, like, do stuff. And I don't know, just being a teenager. It's pretty lit shit. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, that's kind of my thing. One of my friends, like, my best friend Cole, when we first started longboarding, like, we were going down this big hill, and I was scared as shit and didn't want to stand up for more than, like, 2 seconds. I was, like, bailing shit. And he was just like, dude, like, the pain is worth it for the fun. And, like, I didn't really know what he was talking about at the time, so I was like, fuck no, I don't want to get hurt, dude. But now that I've started MMA and done more longboarding and fallen a bunch of times and, like, done this bike thing, like, I'm starting to realize that it's actually, like, an interesting concept that, like, I don't know if the pain's worth it, but it's just part of the experience, and, like, you get some adrenaline, get some fun from it, and, like, I don't know, I'm trying not to die, and I haven't broken anything and haven't gotten a real concussion, so, like, I can't say what it'd be like if I permanently or, like, really, really majorly injured myself, but for what I've been doing, like, getting scraped up is a cool part of life, and I kind of had a secluded childhood and didn't really, like, I wasn't sheltered, but I just, like, didn't really go outside. I played World of Warcraft. I didn't really do anything. And, like, going outside and getting hurt and doing dumb shit, like, I don't know, it's fun. And I'm just kind of, like, making up for the lack of it in my childhood, I guess. So, yeah. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed story time with Beagle, me talking about some existential shit with hurting myself. And yeah. I don't know, sorry if I was a little weird today. I got up early to hang out with my old coworker. We sat there and, like, basically just watched videos on YouTube and Cards Against Humanity and, like, listened to the whitest boy you've ever met rap. And it was sad, but it was also cool. Like, his raps are dank shit, and we listened to some straight fire from the DMV area. So yeah. Let me know what you think, and maybe I'll even include his SoundCloud or some shit in the description if you make it this far. Comment the name of his song if you make it this far in the video. Easter eggs, boys. Yeah. Love you guys. Beagle out.